Imagine standing on a windy pier, watching a sleek, whiskered animal haul itself out of the surf and flop onto a rock. Someone beside you says, "Hey, look, a seal." Another person replies, "No, that's a sea lion." Suddenly, everyone is confused. They look the same, they move kind of the same, and they both seem like adorable ocean dogs sunbathing by the water. For most people, the terms seal and sea lion are used as if they describe the same animal. But here's the twist. Once you know what to look for, you'll never mix them up again. Because these two marine mammals may share the same world, but they followed very different evolutionary paths to survive it. And the differences aren't just scientific trivia, they shape how they move, how they communicate, where they live, and even how they interact with us. Today, we're diving into the surprisingly misunderstood world of sea lions versus seals, and uncovering the difference most people get wrong. To understand where the confusion begins, you have to start with what they have in common. Both animals belong to a group known as pinnipeds, meaning fin-footed. They are mammals that breathe air, nurse their young, and split their lives between land and sea. But within this group, evolution split them into distinct families. True seals belong to the family Phocidae, while sea lions, along with fur seals, belong to the family Otariidae, known as the eared seals. That name gives away one of the easiest clues you can spot, even from a distance. Sea lions have small external ear flaps that stick out like tiny, rounded triangles on the sides of their heads. Seals do not. Instead, they have small, almost invisible ear openings with no outer flap at all. It sounds like a tiny detail, but it points to deeper structural differences in their skulls, muscles, and movement patterns that changed the way each animal adapted to its environment. Those differences become even clearer the moment they leave the water. Watch a sea lion pull itself onto a dock or rocky shoreline and you'll see something unexpected for a marine animal: it can walk. Its large front flippers rotate forward beneath its body, allowing it to support its weight and move on all fours. Sea lions can climb, shuffle, pivot, and even chase one another across beaches with surprising speed. Their posture almost looks dog-like, which is one reason people find them so charismatic. Seals, on the other hand, are much more limited on land. Their rear flippers extend straight back and cannot rotate underneath them, so instead of walking, they move using their bodies like a muscular wave. They inch forward by wriggling and scooting on their bellies in a motion that looks slow and awkward. But here's the important part. What looks clumsy on land is actually a trade-off evolution made to give them greater efficiency where it matters most. Because once both animals return to the water, the roles reverse. Seals become hydrodynamic torpedoes. Their bodies are streamlined, compact, and built for speed and endurance. They rely heavily on their powerful rear flippers, which act like a single propeller, driving them forward with strong, sweeping motions. This makes them incredibly efficient long-distance swimmers and deep divers. Some seals can stay underwater for more than an hour, collapsing their lungs and storing oxygen in their blood and muscles to withstand intense underwater pressure. Sea lions, meanwhile, move through the water with a very different style. They use their large front flippers like wings, flying through the ocean with sweeping strokes that give them incredible maneuverability. Instead of straight-line endurance, they specialize in quick turns, agile movements, and explosive bursts of speed, especially in rocky habitats or near coastlines where precision matters more than distance. That difference in movement isn't just physical, it shapes how they behave. Spend a few minutes near a sea lion colony and you'll hear them before you see them. Sea lions are famously loud and expressive. They bark, roar, grunt, and vocalize constantly, especially during breeding season or when competing for territory. Their rookeries can sound like a crowded marketplace, full of negotiations, warnings, and social drama. Seals, by contrast, are far quieter on land. They do make sounds, haunting underwater calls, low grumbles, or short vocal bursts during mating, but they are nowhere near as boisterous as sea lions. Their more reserved nature reflects their lifestyle. While sea lions gather in large, highly social colonies, most seal species spend far more time alone or in small, loosely connected groups. Social structure is another major dividing line. Sea lions live in complex colonies where dominance, hierarchy, and territory are constantly negotiated. During breeding season, powerful males establish and defend harems, sometimes fighting with dramatic displays of strength and intimidation. Young males linger around the edges, learning, waiting, and challenging when the moment feels right. The colony is active, organized, and full of movement. Seals, on the other hand, tend to be more solitary. Many species haul out together only during specific periods like molting or breeding, but even then the gatherings feel looser, quieter, and less structured. Males compete, but not with the same territorial organization found in sea lion groups. Their world is colder, more isolated, and often farther from human presence. Even their hunting strategies reveal how differently they experience the ocean. Both animals eat similar prey, fish, squid, crustaceans, but they approach hunting with contrasting styles. Sea lions hunt mainly in shallower coastal waters where their agility shines. They chase fast-moving fish, corner schools, and rely on bursts of speed and reflexive turns. Seals are the specialists of deep, dark, icy environments. Many species travel under frozen sea ice, hunting silently in near total darkness. Their whiskers, called vibrissae, are so sensitive that they can detect the tiniest vibrations in the water, allowing them to track prey even when they cannot see it. This ability gives them an enormous advantage in frigid ecosystems where light is scarce and stealth is everything. Geography plays a major role in where these animals thrive. Sea lions are most commonly found in temperate coastal regions, especially along the Pacific Rim, from California and British Columbia down through South America and across to parts of Asia and Australia. Their bodies are suited for milder climates and coastal landscapes where land colonies can form easily. Seals, however, have spread across an astonishing range of environments. While some species live in temperate waters, many thrive in extreme polar regions, navigating floating ice sheets and bitter winter oceans. The ringed seal and harp seal are iconic examples, perfectly adapted to freezing conditions that sea lions generally cannot tolerate. This broader distribution allowed seals to occupy ecological niches far beyond the reach of their eared relatives. Their relationship with humans has also developed in strikingly different ways. Sea lions have become frequent visitors to harbors, docks, marinas, and coastal cities. Their curiosity, social behavior, and intelligence make them surprisingly comfortable near human spaces. This same intelligence is why they are widely featured in aquariums and marine research programs. They can recognize cues, learn complex tasks, and form working relationships with trainers. Seals, while equally fascinating, tend to remain more distant. Their solitary nature and preference for remote environments make them less likely to appear in public spaces or human-centered settings. As a result, sea lions are often perceived as outgoing and playful, while seals carry an air of mystery, like quiet wanderers of the open sea. But those differences also highlight an important truth: both animals face challenges in a changing world. Climate shifts affect ice-dependent seal populations, altering breeding grounds and food availability. Pollution, entanglement, overfishing, and habitat loss impact both seals and sea lions across the globe. Their survival depends not only on their adaptations, but on our willingness to understand and protect the fragile environments they inhabit. The more we learn to recognize the distinctions between them, the better we can appreciate the unique role each plays in the ecosystem. So the next time you spot a whiskered marine mammal basking on a rock or swimming beneath a pier, take a closer look. Are there visible ear flaps? Does it move on land with a confident, four-legged stride, or does it glide forward in slow, rippling motions? Does it bark loudly across the shoreline, or lie quietly among just a few companions? Those small details tell a much larger story, one of two species that started from the same evolutionary origin, then took dramatically different paths to thrive in the ocean world. Sea lions are the bold acrobats of the coast, loud, agile, and endlessly expressive, masters of social life and shoreline navigation. Seals are the silent specialists, built for cold, depth, endurance, and the quiet mysteries hidden beneath frozen waters. They may look similar at first glance, but they are living proof that nature never settles on just one solution. Instead, it experiments, adapts, and shapes life into countless extraordinary forms. Thank you for watching and exploring this fascinating marine rivalry with us. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'd love to feature your idea and give you a shout out for your contribution. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to check out our other deep dive videos across our binge-worthy channels. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more hidden stories woven into the everyday world around us.